Well, how do you do, everybody? Glad to have you with us. Welcome to baseball action. Loyola and Mt Carmel. Jerry Houston leading it off. And fouls one off. And then gets himself a base hit. Little single. Here's Brent Novosel. Number 2 in the batting order for the Caravan of Mt Carmel. Glad to have you on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. The pitch. Swinging it straight. They look in. The pitch. And over the left side of the ball. Danny Rafferty on the mound for the Ramblers. Facing the highly regarded Mt Carmel Caravan, ground ball. They'll take the play at second out on the first, not in time, and the fielder's choice. 1 out. And here's Tyler Lorish. Fouls one up. Last time we saw Mt Carmel play, about a month ago, and Lorish pitched a beautiful game against Highland Park. That's the ball. Mt Carmel Southside School, located in the Jackson Park area. This is high ball. And a stolen base for Novosel. The look back. The pitch. And a fly ball. Right field. Waits. Takes for the out. Nice throw. But not in time. And Novosel tags and moves on over to third. Here's Sam Kent. And Kent, one of the top first basemen in the Chicago area, according to some. But I don't ever go by that sort of stuff. I don't even know why I mention it. It's just, they're high school players. Ground ball, shortstop. Whoops, right through the 5-hole. And a run home for the Caravan. And here's Tom Hayes. And takes the ball, ball one. It's hard to believe we're already pretty much winding down the regular season foul ball. I'm one of those people, I firmly believe it's not where you play, but how you play. If you're good enough, you're going to get noticed. There's a straight. Kind of a foggy, misty, gray day here on the hill. Takes a little inside the ball. And swoops and pop up right down the line and caught to the out and the inning. So at the end of a half inning of play, it's Mt Carmel 1 and Loyola coming to bat. And leading it off is Matt Fallon. So Fallon bats and takes the ball outside, ball one. Danny Woodrow on deck, Mike Servatius in the hole. And strike on the inside corner. And a line shot. That's a base hit to right. And Fallon aboard to lead off the bottom half of the first. And here's Danny Woodrow. Short the bunt. Took a ball. Third baseman playing on the infield grass. Looking for the bunt. And that's the ball. Yeah, straight.
2-12. 2-1-2.
And scoop the foul off. And a fly ball. Center fielder waits and takes it to the out. One away. Here's Mike Cervatius. Fred Smart on deck. And foul ball. One out, one on. Down in the corner, out in the street. Williams. Not a first, runner back. That's a ball. The lefty delivers. Got a pair of lefties working today. And base hit on the slow roller. Infield single. And here's Fred Smart. So 2 on. And whoopsie, no, foul ball. And the Dogs are going to bark tonight in the Smart household as that ball hit him in the foot in the batter's box. Straight. Oh, and 2 the count. And a ball outside. 1-2. On Fred Smart. Bogan Sperlin on deck. And strike 3. So 2 down. Here's Sperlin. And Sperlin with a fly ball. And take it for the out. And the inning. And the end of 1. It's 1-0 Mount Carmel, and we'll be back with more here on the network. Top of the second inning. And Dan Pappas leads it off for the Mt Carmel Caravan. Danny Rafferty pitch is high, a ball. And into the dirt, a ball. And straight. And I think we're at blackjack on the count. Ground ball. Pick up, they throw in time. Yes, they said they got him. And then as he tried to get up, he dropped it. So 5-3 on the put out, 1 away. There's Justin Sanchez, the batter. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. On the offering from Rafferty. And he went. Strike 2. Squibbed foul. And high ball. Sanchez, the batter. Justin Gonzalez on deck. A full ball. And strike three on the inside corner. That's two away. And here's Gonzalez. It's a pitch low ball. Top of the second. Little squibber ground ball. Over to first, and that'll do it for the top of the second. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played an inning and a half, and Mt Carmel leading at 1-0 over the Loyola Ramblers. Danny Rafferty leads it off. Rafferty, McDonough, and Bo Murray, which are the 6, 7, and 8 in the batting order. Strike on Danny Rafferty. Now the lock and load. That's the ball. Got a little piece of it. I remember a goof-around game in college we played in the middle of a humongous downpour. All of us on the radio station and whatever, actually in a little minor league ballpark that hadn't been used for a while. Step on the bag. First baseman unassisted put out for out number 1 here in the inning. And we had just a blast. I mean, it wasn't, you couldn't dig in. It was just barely just stand there and let yourself sink into the mud. And slides were something to behold. We were actually playing. I mean, the nice part was it was a minor league ballpark. It wasn't a very large ballpark, low minor ballpark. But we just had a blast in that. I'm just looking at that around home plate in this one, and players having a little trouble digging in. That's the ball. It's going to slow everybody up, particularly getting out of the batter's box. Got a little piece of it. And Pat McDonough strikes out. Out number 2. Here's Bo Murray. Number 8 in the batting order. Bobby Richards on deck. And he's straight. Yeah, foul ball. Of course, when you're young, you like to do that sort of stuff. But when you get older, you go, why am I out here doing this? Getting drenched in the rain? What? Of course, when you also get older, you say things like, I think I'd much rather be inside drinking something warm. Ground ball. Shortstop over to first in time, and a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on both sides of the ball in the second. At the end of 2, it's 1-0 Mt Carmel over Loyola on the back. Top of the 3rd inning, and Jason Glasser, the batter, takes ball 1. And strike, and the counting's up at 1-1, obviously. A rather snappy ball game. And the pitch high ball. Danny Rafferty tries, and the bunt attempt is foul. Danny Rafferty on the mound. And ground ball deep in the hole. The long throw, and he beat it out anyway. Single. And Gasser aboard, and Jerry Houston top of the batting order. And takes a strike. Strike one. Top of the third. And a line shot knocked down. And over to second. Nice job by Rafferty, but I think he also made the mistake of knocking that down with his throwing hand, not with the glove. I'm not sure on that, though. Go to first. Runner back. Brett Novosel. He was safe on a fielder's choice. And came home to score the only run of the ball game so far. Get that little ground ball. Nice pickup. Over to first in time, and there's two away. And here's Tyler Lorish. So Lorish, that's, and took a ball, held up in time. Baseball here on the network. Glad to have you with us. And that ball gets away, and Houston trots on over to third. Scooped in and fouled out of play. Another one fouled off. And strike three. And we go to the bottom half of the third. And Mt Carmel holding on to a 1-0 lead over the Loyola Ramblers in Catholic League play. And leading it off is Bobby Richards. It's a strike on the inside corner. Strike one. And the ball low and outside. Number 9 in the batting order for the Ramblers. And a little bit inside the ball. And fall back to the screen. Low and outside the ball. I know one thing about the high school baseball season this year, and it's kind of true with everybody I've watched. Nobody is playing with any consistency, whatever. Ground ball, slow roller, pick up by the third baseman. Up on the first in time for the out, first out of the inning. With Matt Fallon. The ball, low and inside. It's just one of those years where I don't know if it's talent is down or Line shot, base hit. Nice job. Nice attempt by the second baseman trying to get over there. Here's Danny Woodrow. I have a feeling it has to do with the fact that parental ego, I think, may have gotten involved here, and with that, the wider disparity between players. Down to first, runner back. Ball ball. Little squibber fall. And people having less dedication, really, to high school sports. There's a base hit to right. And 2 on. And here's Cervatius. Cervatius singled his first time up. Pitch is high, a ball. Ball one. And a bunt attempt. Throw to first. Meanwhile, off to third went Fallon. So Fallon with the stolen base. Scooped out, fly ball. Center fielder backs up a little bit. Going to be a sacrifice fly, and we're going to be all tied up at 1. Coming home to score is Matt Fallon. Here's Fred Smart. So Fred Smart bats. Go to first. Yeah, Woodrow back. There goes the runner. There goes the throw. Not in time. Stolen base for Woodrow. Going to take part of the infield home with him. They're going to be straight. Ball game all knotted up at 1. Bottom of the third. And a little outside the ball. Scooped dead and fouled off. Windshield whacker. And a ground ball. That's going to get through for the base hit. Here comes the runner around. Here comes the throw. Not in time. And the Ramblers take the lead 2-1. And here's Logan Sperling on the RBI single by Fred Smart. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ball. So to first, runner back. Again, the throw over there, and again, the runner back. And straight.
129.
So Logan Sperlin trying to keep the inning alive. The Ramblers have taken the lead. 2-1. Outfield playing pretty much straight away. And a soft little liner. Second baseman over to first in time. And that'll do it for the inning. At the end of 3, it's 2-1. Loyola. We'll be back with more. Top of the 4th inning. And Sam Kent leads it off, getting hit by the pitch, and Kent aboard. Here's Tom Hayes. And pitch way high, a ball. Danny Rafferty on the mound. Inside the ball. They look over the pitch. High pop up. Drifting back and taken by Servatius for the out. One away. Here's Danny Pappas. There goes the runner, stolen base. For Kent. And a ball low and inside. Top of the 4th inning. And that's a ball.
Come on. Let's go back up the middle.
And ball 4. So Pappas aboard. And 2 on with 1 out. And Frank Kelly, the courtesy runner. Josh Gall batting for Justin Sanchez here in the top of the 4th. So 2 on. And drops in, but drops in a little low and perhaps a little inside the ball. It's hard to tell where that plate is from this angle. They're going to be a strike. I've known umpires in this situation go, those corners are going to be tough. So I'm going to call them, I'm going to call it pretty wide strike on the swing and a miss there. And, if it's close, you better swing at it, buddy. And strike 3. So 2 out. No, you can't run because there's the runner on first. You can't force the runners to run. Even on a drop 3rd strike, you can't. The ball. And a ball. Rafferty looks back, delivers, and a foul ball. Down in the corner, out in the street. And strike on the Inside corner, thigh high. And a comebacker. And flip over, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth inning. Halfway home with this ball game. And the Ramblers leading it 2-1. And Danny Rafferty leads it off. First pitch hitting, ground ball. Over to first in time. One up, one down. Here's Pat McDonough, and he fouls one off for a windshield whacker. And another high pop-up. Shallow, and no, he trapped it. The base hit. Single for Pat McDonough. He trapped the ball. It looked like it was a great catch, but hit the ground first. Ump was right out there. Swing and a miss. Strike. There's Bo Murray. Throw to first, runner back. And foul ball. Back to the screen. And a ball outside. Again to throw to first, runner back. Ground ball. Slow roller. Second baseman over to first. And on the play, McDonough over to second. So 2 out, and here's Bobby Richards. And a little squibber foul. And a strike. McDonough with his leadoff second. A delivery high and outside the ball. 1-2. On the count to Richards. Outfield shoved around to the right. And strike 3. We played through 4. It's 2-1 in favor of Loyola. And we'll be back with more. Top of the 5th inning. Jason Gasser leads it off for the Caravan. It's Gasser, Jerry Houston, and Brent Novacell. So it's 9-1-2 in the batting order for the Caravan. And ball 1. Two-hitter going by Rafferty. Fly ball caught by Fallon for out number 1 here in the inning. Here's Jerry Houston. And Houston. Quick. Beat it into the ground. And 2 away. Here's Brett Novacell. And he sends a fly ball. And the left fielder has it. And a very quick 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 5th. Oh, we got to the bottom half of the 5th inning. And it is 2-1. And Matt Felling at bat. Fallon is 2 for 2 on the day. Here's a strike. And a line shot. That's going to be a base hit. He's 3 for 3. There's a single. And here is Danny Woodrow. Third baseman really playing in. Remember the 2007 New Trier team, the third baseman, when he used to do that, he was 6'5". Well, you get the fear of God, that big stick coming in there. Nice job by Woodrow putting it the other way. It flipped over the first in time, but the sacrifice work moving fell on over. And here's Mike Servatius. And he fouls one off. Servatius batting in the 3 spot in the Rambler batting order. 5th inning. Ramblers holding on to a 2-1 lead. And Danny Rafferty pitching a 2-hitter. That's a low ball.
Cover more.
Scooped that. And that fielder can't get it. Base hit. So runners at the corners with 1 out. And Fred Smart, the batter. Chance for the Ramblers to add on to their lead. Swing and a miss, strike. Snappy ball game. We're in the 5th inning already. Not a first. And Servatius back in plenty of time. Swing and a miss. And fishing in the Skokie Lagoons for that one. They're going to miss. Strike 3. And 2 away. Here's Logan Sperlin. And scooped that and fouled off. There goes a runner. Base hit up the middle. That'll score another run, and over to third with the throw, not in time. And no, time was called. Will Sperlin will have to go back. He did raise his hands and call time as soon as that play was over. So Sperlin goes back to first, and now a courtesy runner for the catcher. And that is Paul Klunkman. So runners still at the corners. Another run in, and it's 3-1 in favor of the Ramblers. Danny Rafferty, the batter. Chance to help himself throw the first runner back. A little ball tip. And the ball. Bottom of the fifth. Again, the throw over. And yet again. So with a minute strike. On a day like this, when you have the dirt is so, the infield is so moist, it's just the infield dirt. Very tough to really get going. You've got to get a good lead. You've got to get a pitcher that doesn't keep you on too much. Strike three. At the end of 5, it's 3-1 in favor of the Ramblers, and we'll be back with more here on the network. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Caravan here in the top of the 6th inning. Tyler Loris takes the pitch inside the ball. And a strike. I think this is going to be one of those years as far as the state playoffs go. Ground ball, still a little roller. Pick up over the first in time, 1 up, 1 down. Sam Kent, the batter. I think it's going to be one of those seasons where I don't think anybody's really going to be hot. I think it's going to be a sort of a season where somebody's going to get lucky. Somebody's not going to go through the butterflies. Fly ball. And caught in center. And it's not going to be there's not a team that I see that is overpowering anybody. And, strike. Tom Hayes, the batter. Strike. And it's a little bit of luck, I guess. Having to do with who else. Whoops. Got clunked pretty good on the head. He tried to duck to get out of the way, and it came right in on the helmet. And Bo Filkins going to come in. Thank goodness for helmets. And a fly ball. Down the line, that's a fair ball. And the throw going to come to third. They got him. Oh, great play. Great throw. And they got him. And that be it for the inning. Great play from the left fielder to third base to get the runner. And in the inning, no runs with a hit. So we go to the bottom half of the 6th. Ball ball. Pat McDonough. Bottom third of the batting order due up. So a little ground ball, little comebacker. Over to first in time. 1 away. Here's Bo Murray. That's right. Ball ball. Time called. No pitch. Scoop dad, fly ball. Right fielder waits. And heads it for the out. 2 down. Here's Bobby Richards. And a foul ball. Strike 1. And he got hit by the pitch. Grazed, as it were. And here's Fallon. So Matt Fallon bats. Yes. High pop-up. First baseman Kent takes it for the out, and the inning, we go to the 7th. And it's 3-1 in favor of the Loyola Ramblers. We'll be back. 7th inning, and Justin Sanchez leading it off. And takes a strike. Danny Rafferty's gone the distance. Trying to finish this one off. 3-1 in favor of the Ramblers. Foul ball. The lock and load. Just a little outside the ball. Justin Gonzalez on deck. And the dogs are going to bark tonight in the Sanchez house. And low ball. Now Sanchez, a little half swing. Rafferty over to first. And Smart digs it out for the out. Now they get hurt, and it's one away. Here's Justin Gonzalez. So Gonzalez bat. That's a low ball. And a strike. Rafferty delivers. That's 2. I believe. Yeah, a line shot up over the shortstop for the base hit. Single by Gonzalez and a pinch runner over there. It's Frank Kelly. Jason Gasser. Bats with runner at first. And the strike one. And the ball. And the count is up at 1-1. Gasser, top of the 7th inning. Metro Chicago Sports Network, glad to have you with us. And a bunt attempt, foul ball. Close, but a foul ball. Kicked in a ground ball, second baseman. Time for the out. And on the play over the second goes Kelly. Here's Jerry Houston. And Houston with a base hit back up the middle. So runners at the corners. Tying run aboard. 2 out. And Brett Novosel back. And a pitch high ball. Ball 1. Rafferty delivers. And a swing and a bit straight. And fall off. Danny Rafferty. Into the line, the pitch. Another one fouled off. They're still staying alive. Strike three, and the ball game is all over. And the Ramblers beat the Mt Carmel Caravan. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap this one up. A big, important conference win for the Loyola Ramblers. The final word on this ball game for Loyola: 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 5 times. No walks issued by the Caravan pitchers. 7 left on base for Loyola. They did have 2 stolen bases. For the Mt Carmel Caravan, great pitching performance by Danny Rafferty, and the Caravan held a 1 run on 5 hits. No errors for Mt Carmel. They were struck out 4 times by Rafferty. He did walk 1. And when was that? Back in the 4th inning. 7 also left on base for the Caravan, and 2 stolen bases. Well, that'll do it for us for this ball game. Stick around for more baseball action on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And for all of us, we say as always, so long, everybody.